we have a lot of people that know that they're important, but they don't necessarily know what it means to build some of these skills in a real world scenario. And so when people are already busy leading, what's some of your advice around how people can actually build out some of these skills?
Yeah, very good. And again, it's one of those things, you might think you're really good at the soft skills, but what are they in comparison to what's your measurement of that? And I think one of the ways of looking at that is going through the process of actively listening and listening with intention, not listening to respond or listening for how you contribute, being interested rather than interesting as some fundamentals there if we were to chunk right up and go big picture. But I really think that the most important thing to do to sharpen their skills is really understanding the concept of the process we talk about when it comes down to cause and effect. All right. When you're the effect of someone or something, you're getting reasons why you can't do it. When you're a cause, you're getting results. And when you take this on yourself and you're self-reflecting on this to bring in your self-awareness, the communication you're having, how are you turning up? Are you looking at every conversation to learn something about this person, learn about what's going on, asking really good quality, deep questions to be able to get into that there to find out what's going on and flipping that intention from communicating for the sake of articulating a task, communicating for the sake of getting feedback on a work related scenario as to really thinking about what is the message I'm getting across here. Am I communicating with this person and getting a result in the evidence of them taking on board what I'm saying? And as a result of that, you start thinking about how you're saying things. And one of my favorite saying is that say it the way you want it. And a lot of the time people will talk and not actually be saying the actual outcome that they want. So these are some fundamentals of understanding how to communicate. And again, the great thing about this is, to your point, there's very fast feedback on that. So you're getting feedback in that moment on asking those questions, getting deeper into that process, improving your active listening with intention. And then obviously the other thing that a lot of leaders have a hard time asking for and taking on board is creating a framework for being able to ask for feedback. And sometimes the feedback is not necessarily about criticism. It can be feedback on how you can improve the communication. Then it might be feedback in what that person got out of the conversation. So it might be, so from that last conversation, from our last one-on-one, whatever it is, what feedback have you got as far as how we can improve our communication? What feedback have you got as far as how I'm communicating to get the message across? Is there any ambiguity or are we clear on what that is?